Meg and Me Creative Lifestyle. This is Jackie Thornton, and today we're going to be making a lovely shaker card. This one is designed for the new baby in your life. So let's get started. I quite enjoyed making this because it's a little bit different from the normal card. You'll need to start off first of all with your main cardstock. I've chosen Calypso Coral for this, and this card here is cut at 25 centimeters by 15 centimeters, and then it is scored at 12.5 centimeters. So that's your base card. That's where we're going to start. And so we'll just give you the measurements for the other pieces. I've done a few things ahead of time just to speed the video up so it's not too long. This card here is what I'm going to place on the front. This is going to be what I call my main front card, and this is 14.8 by 12 centimeters. And then in the center here I have used my layering circle framelits, and I've just taken the second to largest circle, whoops, placed that on my Big Shot machine, run it through, and got the circle there that we needed. I've just gone through all my dies and put some magnetic tape in there, and it's fantastic. I want to do that with all of them today, and it just keeps everything together. You know what's missing. And also, if you've got a stamp set to match, you can actually, I've done it, I think I've done it this one here. So we've got the magnetic on this side and the stamps on this side. Really handy. So I'll finish those off today. Okay, so we've just done that with our circle layering thinlet and framelit, sorry. Then the next thing we need is the picture that we want to see through the back of the shaker, and that's that one there. Now that, whoops, is 11 by 11, and then we just need a little bit of acetate window sheet, and that is 11 by 11. All these products are available in my store. If you would like to click on the link below in the description box, you will be able to link through to my shop and purchase these online so that you can make your own shaker cards at home. All right, the other thing you'll need is some spots to go on the front. Now what I've done is I've taken these papers all out of this little Foxy Friend Designer Starter paper stack, and it comes with some gorgeous, I mean, I've really thrashed this and cut it to bits, but there's some gorgeous papers in there for babies and all sorts of other occasions as well. So I've just taken them out of there, and I've used my punches to punch these. Now this is the 1 inch. This one I think is the 1 3/8, 1 3/8, and 1 3/4. So that's all you need there. The other thing that we will need is an extra piece of paper out of there, and I've chosen this one mainly because it's going to be my back sheet to the shaker, and I've gone ahead and I've hand cut this little bunting out. And this is what I've come up with, and I'm going to place that on the front of the card when we're finished. So you need just a couple of things for decoration. Also for the inside of the shaker, I have cut out from the paper out of the stack all these little mushrooms. So I'm going to put the little mushrooms in the shaker, and also we're going to be using some of the sequins for in there as well. Right, let's get started. Let's put it together. So first thing you need to do is adhere this sheet here, which is going to be the back of the shaker, onto the card. I'm just using my snail. Oops. Just adhere that towards the top of the card. So we adhere that there to the back of the card. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our piece with the hole in, and we're going to place, or make sure our sheet is clean, we're going to place our window sheet over the hole there. So I'll just pop some adhesive around and stick that window sheet down. Okay, make sure everything's out of there. Then you're going to grab one of these gorgeous foam strips that Stampin' Up! Have produced just lately. They're just a new item, and you can buy those from my shop as well. So all you're going to do is you're just going to go round the outside of the circle, just placing and working your piece around. I'm really looking forward to getting out there in the sun. It's a gorgeous sunny day here today. I live in Mount Maunganui, which is in the Bay of Plenty in New Zealand, and we are having a gorgeous day. It is a lovely beach where I live, so I think I might have to take myself down to the beach today and have a walk in the sand, I think. Okay, so you'll see we have a little gap here. The really important thing is when you are joining, that you join and no gaps are there, because what will happen is those little sequins will find their way out of your shaker card, and we don't want that. So there we go. Now the next thing, which sounds a bit strange, is we're going to get some talcum powder, and we're just going to run that around this adhesive piece. Now the reason we're doing this is that it's sticky on the side, and when it's sticky on the side the sequins stick to it, and it's quite annoying. So you're really only doing just a light dusting just to take that off, and then give it a good flick and wipe it clear. Okay, and then just get it off your workplace. Right, now that should stop those sequins sticking to it and stopping your shaker card from moving around. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the sequins, and in this little sequin box is some black, and I don't really want the black to be in this card because it's a little baby's card. I don't really like putting black into baby's cards, so that is why I am just dropping those into there. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in, whoops, up the right way, so facing the way I don't want them, face them downwards so that their little pattern is facing out, and then drop some more in there. There we go. Now that's done. You want to take, oh actually before we do that, we're going to actually stick, whoops, some of the tear tape, which is really strong, and I'm going to put that around the outside of my card. The reason being, a lot of card makers leave it. It's not really important to do, but I like you to not be able to see the shaker when you look through to the side of the card. So I always, when making shaker cards, like to put this on so that it seals it completely in, and it's yeah, you just can't see the mechanism. So we'll just whip that off. Okay, so now we're going to take off this part, then we're going to take this part off, oops, that bit's off, that bit's off, take this here off, this off, and that off. Okay, so I think I've just actually realised that I've done that round the wrong way. So drop those into there. Sorry, you put them into the centre. Turn these over, make sure they're all the right way round. They haven't flipped. That one did. There we go. So just pop them into the centre. And this is so that you get it going on, and you get it going on straight. Okay, so line that up, and first of all you're going to make sure that card's on straight, but you're going to pop that down, and then you're just going to work your way out to the edges, sticking the edges down. Okay. Now when you look into the side of the card, you can't see the tape that makes the little box. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of static happening, but that's okay. That'll stop as soon as you give it a good few shakes. Alright, so now we're just going to put the front together. I'm going to use my little banner. Whoops. And all we need to do for that is just stick a little bit of tape here and there, just to make it stick. There we go, and I'm just going to run it so that it touches both sides of the card but comes across the shaker. Just like that. Then grab your wee spots, or your punched out, that one there, that one there. Whoops. Oh, that's silly. Lucky I'm going to put something on there. Put that there. Then we've got another one going on top, but I'm just going to show you today. I'm going to use the Celebrating Today stamp set, and inside there's a little stamp called Baby. So I'm just going to grab that stamp, some black ink, put that on there. Pop Baby in the center of that. And then what I'm going to do is just use a dimensional, pop that on there, and then pop that little baby on there. Then flip into the inside. We're going to put our inside cards on, which, oops, the dimensions for this one here is 12 by 14.5 centimeters, and then the white over the top for you to write on is 13.5 by 11. And all you're doing really is just going around. Isn't it great having different papers on each side, because you get to choose what you're going to use. Pop that down and pop that down. And there you have it. There's your gorgeous shaker card for a baby in your life. Thank you for joining me today. Come back again and see my new videos about to be put up on online. And thank you for watching this card. Please visit my website below, and also my shop, my Stampin' Up shop. And please subscribe down below. And